still detention.
Everybody sneezes, but there's only two kinds of sneezes that we've got in this world. There's the little princely and it doesn't matter how big you are. You could be the biggest, buffest dude in the world and have the little and then there's the sneezes that rise up from your tailbone and come all the way up. The ones that really work out your core, the ones that make you know, the ones that make you look like one of those inflatable guys standing on the side of the road next to an automotive place.
So are you ready?
Yeah, hold on.
Hey, Studio Neese Tribe, how are you doing? Hey, we are here and wow. It's been a while, it's been a long time, but you know what? I am so glad to be with you doing another episode. A lot of you have stressed that you really would like to hear more of me, and I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank to our many subscribers, and also thank to our very special Patreon users. You are the guys that really keep us going, and the subscribers too. But the Patreons really put their money where their mouth is, and we just want to thank you. We want to thank you for all the likes and the shares and everything. And, hey, even participating, it does mean a lot. So, heading into the summer, we're going to try to have some more special, unique content for you guys because, obviously, you're fans. And our community is a very, very special community. So, we try to bring you the stuff that you like. Now, a lot of people have specific things that they do like. So we try to look for those videos. And then, of course, if we get with GLOS, they can kind of give us some, videos that have the kind of stuff like with the nose blowing and maybe spray or something like that. We try to bring it to you. So there we go. All right, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started right now.
Currently getting roasted online for the way that I sneeze. Why I sneeze that way? Anyone have 5th grade outdoor ed where your parents send you packing on a trip to the forest with your friends and counselors with your school? So I was on the top bunk, and I don't even remember who was on the bottom. And if you ever come across this video, I apologize for everyone in that cabin. I had a massive nosebleed. I could not get off the top bunk. It was coming out, and it went everywhere. And I was sneezing, and it was from like a really bad movie scene. My parents had to come pick me up from outdoor ed because they obviously sent me home after that. After I wrecked the cabin with my nosebleed, and I needed to get surgery immediately where they had to tie off the veins in my nose because the deep cauterizations that they were having to do before that, it didn't work. And so I had to relearn how to sneeze because for a very long time, my internals of my nose was healing. For a while, it was even packed. And so instead of sneezing it all through my nose, I had to sneeze through my mouth to keep the surgery intact. And that's why I sneeze that way. So,
Everybody sneezes, but there's only two kinds of sneezes that we've got in this world. There's the little princely and it doesn't matter how big you are. You could be the biggest, buffest dude in the world and have the little and then there's the sneezes that rise up from your tailbone and come all the way up. The ones that really work out your core, the ones that make you You know, the ones that make you look like one of those inflatable guys standing on the side of the road next to an automotive place. I don't have the princely sneeze. And I think the best example of that is this time I headbutted a desk in high school. Now, in hindsight, maybe the school had, I don't know, mold issues or whatever. I was a geek, and I had my classes starting at 0 period. So here I am, 6:30 in the morning, and I am slumped low in my desk, and I'm just there trying to survive until the bell rings. And then I feel the sneeze coming, and I start to sit up. And I feel it. I should also mention that the students are positioned facing each other. So half the class is facing me, half the class is behind me, and the whiteboard is right, beside me. So half the class is watching, and the schmucks sitting behind me feel like that they're watching concert footage of a Linkin Park concert. So after I do a couple of good wind-ups, I finally get the Achoo going, and my head just... And I come up and my forehead is absolutely red. Now my Japanese teacher turns around and in Japanese, the most polite form that she can conjure, she mumbles the phrase that equivalates to, "What in the hell?" Most of my classmates are having trouble breathing. They're wheezing, and she's having trouble figuring out what happened. She just heard a loud bang, and suddenly everybody is having trouble breathing like we've had a gas attack. And I'm just sitting there, dumbfounded, with a red forehead. But no, that's not my most embarrassing moment.
Perhaps you may have something that needs to come out of your nose.
Oh, after you do that?
Yeah.
Oh. I feel like I'm gonna honk. Hold on.
I think there's also something very vulnerable, deliberately vulnerable, about blowing one's nose in front of the public. But also, you can
I have a
tell.
microphone on, I'm blowing my nose. Let me do it again. That was very vulnerable.
How brave. How brave.
I did do it again.
Also, you can tell, and for anybody trying this, you are instantly more pingy, P-I-N-G-Y, this other word that speechy people use, to mean, practically speaking, that there's vibration happening here.
Yeah.
But on a more philosophical level, this pinginess is a sense of presence, of like I'm forward rather than I'm hiding.
I don't know why this keeps happening. Oh God, please don't tell me I'm coming down to something. Did you ever get that thing with the roof of your mouth itches after you sneeze? Oh, sorry. Shouldn't have to witness that, should you? Just need to have things going well in your life, fairies. In comes Sneezy McSneezerson. Right, okay.
first I want to say thank you to all of the Neese tribe. Subscribers and Patreon members, we could not do this without you. You guys keep us lifted up and support us.